You only keep what you maintain is just an idea I've been musing on. So basically, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a talent, a skill, it's a community, whatever it is, whether it's a job, whether it's a brand, whether it's a band or some sort of image in anywhere, all these things, a household, whatever, if you want, they need to be maintained. They need to you have chores, like whatever the chores are for that particular thing, you have to do them. And by that, so like a house, if you don't, everything trends towards entropy. It trends to either not existing or falling apart to the point where it doesn't exist anymore. So if you let a house just exist, it will eventually fall over. It will literally fall to the point of entropy. I mean, to the point of destruction. I mean, that would take a lot longer, but you can fall to the point of disrepair. Really doesn't take very long. And the same thing with like a relationship with a friend or a lover. It requires consistent. There's not like, hey, I love you, let's get married, boom, we're done. Okay, boom, lock that in, let's move on to the next thing. No, you can't ever lock these things. They all require maintenance. And if you don't maintain them actively or put in habits where you actively maintain them, they're gonna fall into disrepair. And I didn't realize this. I was hoping at some point, maybe it's just the childhood fantasy in me that like I could write an album that would change everything. Then boom, once I read it, okay, it was done. I could find the woman and boom, yeah, we have to deal with the problems here and there, but it's like boom, we could lock it in. I find friends and then we're just stuck with them. Like that's not how the world works. That's not how the rules of the world work. Everything's transient in the sense that like if you don't actively seek to develop it and maintain it, it will fall apart. It's a treadmill. It's all everything's moving away from you. And if you don't move towards it, it's gonna die. And so the same token, if you want to have friends in your life, you're going to have to spend and put chores in place where you maintain these things. These things you can't just have them and then they will stay there for the rest of your life. And things that do stay, like just passively, without any active effort or habits developed in your part, are usually not, or almost exclusively not worth anything, or worth very little. So friendships that you don't maintain are not going to be very profitable friendships for you. A relationship that you don't maintain, even though it may still exist in its barest form, its benefits will entropy. And so technically you can still have the label of like, there's people that are married for the rest of their lives, but they don't put any effort in, they don't try to maintain, don't put in the chores and put in the time required to keep that developing and growing and evolving. Yeah, they could still technically be married, but the benefits will entropy away. And so I'd say anything that you're starting or anything that you have right now, if you like it, then you need to maintain it. And you need to you need to put in the effort to figure out how to do it and then implement that effort. And so we've been trying to do that with friends, been trying to do that with music. Like there's a thing with a business. Business is a great example because like, oh, I'll just create the best product ever and boom. It's like, no. You have to maintain public opinion on a consistent basis. You have to maintain quality control on a consistent basis. You have to, as soon as you have a good idea, someone else is probably going to start emulating it. If you're not chasing the next idea, the next thing that's going to revolutionize your product, revolutionize your thing, like you're going to get left behind. There's plenty of companies that had a great idea, but they never built on top of it. They never evolved it, and they don't exist anymore. They entropied away. They didn't do the chores to maintain their dominance on the market. It's happened thousands of times. So the same thing with every area of your life. What are the chores that you need to be doing to maintain the things that you want right now?